Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video. Today we are going to be going over, well, a bunch of thoughts, but let's start out right on the top, and that is that I'm starting a new series, The Road to Star League. So currently I'm at 9,300 trophies or so, which is pretty respectable, but I want to get that Star League badge, man. That thing looks awesome, so we need to definitely get that, and to get that, so I'm looking over my brawlers, and I'm like, which brawlers do I need to get up the most? And, you know, obviously I look to the ones below 400, which I only have a couple left, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to play with Mortis. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but, you know, gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to learn how to play Mortis better than I do right now, and that's really, you know, when you're starting at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. So, we're definitely gonna have to work on that, but we're gonna get there. The road to 10K, it's coming. The road to Star League. Lex is gonna get there. I've actually got both my new brawlers up to 340 already now, and mainly through randoms actually. I did play some with Prodigy, thank you very much, but it was mainly done with randoms, so thank you very much to all the randoms that I played with that were actually good, and I'm not gonna forget you, the other randoms. You know, there were some good randoms that, you know, actually played really well, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I even used the play again feature with them, which is a really awesome feature, I gotta say. And then there were those randoms that it's like, yeah, like the Piper that tries to show off and jumps into the middle of the enemy team with 2 seconds left because she used her super too early and was trying to be a showboat and died, and then they won the game because of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget you. You cost me 5 trophies. That was, there might have been a little bit of a rage moment there. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, what are you doing? But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes with randoms. But I did play with a lot of good ones, so thank you very much for everybody who did play with me. But usually after about 340 or so, it's hard to push with randoms, so you usually have to play with your bandmates. So that's what's going to be coming up. I'm going to be showing you guys some live gameplay, me playing my brawlers, just like what you guys are seeing over here on the left-hand side. That is me playing my Mortis here in Bounty, playing with who's it, Prodigy and Christina. We played some pretty good matches. Now I look at my Mortis gameplay and I think there's sometimes when I do some pretty good things. I'm like, man, that was a pretty good play. And there's sometimes I'm like, well, yeah, so Lex not so good with Mortis, but that's okay. That's right. I'm gonna get better. Other things I want to talk about is things that are coming to my channel. Now that we're talking about the Road to Star League, that's definitely coming. But right now, here in about an hour and a half, we are going to be going live with a duo showdown tourney. When I say we, I mean me and Kairos. Kairos and I, whatever grammar it's supposed to be, I don't know. We are going live with the duo showdown tourney. Today is the first qualifier, and it's going to be teams from Nova Esports, the #1 band in the world, Nova Esports. They've got some teams together, and they're going to be competing 5 different teams in a duo showdown tournament. Now the person who wins it all is going to move on to the finals. So we got some other bands lined up as well. Like next week, it's going to be Team Liquid on my channel. We're going to stream that live. And then we've got some other ones lined up as well, as we might actually hold an open call to anybody who wants to come and play. So we would open up a room where you could come in and sign up, and you and your teammate and your team name, you'd sign up and you'd be entered in, and we would stream that live. So you'd be on live stream with us playing in a duo showdown tourney. That would be really cool. So stay tuned to my channel and Kairos's for that. Go ahead and subscribe, turn those notifications on for mine and Kairos's, because you will be seeing all the action over there as well as here. Now we're streaming live on his channel today, which means I will have some highlights for you guys. So if you miss it, which, sorry if you do, but to keep your Saturdays open. But if you miss it, I'm going to have some highlights from that tournament here on my channel. And then likewise, Kairos will have the highlights from the Team Liquid on his channel next week. So that's going to be coming. Speaking of Kairos, that beautiful man, we are going to be actually starting up some new free-to-play accounts. That's right, Little Lex and Little Kairos are going to be coming to town. Now, I had my other free-to-play account, which is like 4,000 trophies or so, which, parenthetically speaking, ripped me. I opened about 40 boxes when the update came, and no new brawlers. Not even just not the new brawlers, I didn't get those, but not even like Terra or Piper or any of the legendaries. No, I didn't get those either. So you guys aren't alone if you open up all your boxes and you didn't get squat. I did the same thing on my free-to-play account, so it is what it is. But we're going to be starting up a free-to-play account with Kairos, and mainly going to be playing it in collab, so that ought to be a lot of fun. Another little fun thing coming to our channels, so that's going to be really cool. Thinking about the game as it is right now, So I was thinking just the other day, what's really left? What's really left in Brawl Stars? What is needed before it goes global? Because I have the feeling, and this is no inside knowledge, I really truly have no idea, but I just feel playing this game like this game is ready for global, man. What's stopping you, Brawl Stars? Let's do this. And of course they have a big summer break that they always take in the Scandinavian countries. It's pretty much mandated you take a month off during the summer. They take their summer break seriously, so they're going to get a month off, and so that's going to kind of probably screw up the normal, what we would think of a global release schedule. That's even if it's on their minds. I'm sure it's on their minds, but whether it's right on the roadmap right now or not, I don't know. But just from everything they've said, like on Reddit, how they're focused on going global, I think it's got to be soon because this game is awesome. This update's been very well received. But there are some things that I think need to be in the game before it goes global, or if not before, like directly after. There's even some small things like band mail. Why don't we have band mail yet? We should have band mail, right? Because the only way really to communicate with your band is if they happen to be online or like Discord, which, shameless plug, if you haven't joined my Discord, there's a link in the description down below where you can join my Discord. We got like 1,200 people there. Come join us, come hang out with us, have fun. But some other things that are left in Brawl Stars that need to happen, replays. Replays are a pretty big thing. Now, do they have to be in the game before global? I mean, probably not, but I think it'd be really cool if they were. I mean, everybody likes to show off that awesome game, you know, that they just played. Like, whoa, guys, check out this game. I played Lex and totally smashed him. Yeah, get in line. Or, you know, you can show off like, oh my gosh, did you see that one Piper that jumped into the middle of the people on Bounty and lost the game? Yeah, I'm not going to forget you. But replays probably should be in the game before global release, but if not, I think they'll be in right afterwards. So we'll see what they do. Skins. How about some skins, guys? When was the last time we got some new skins? Here's the cool thing about skins is that as much as you might like to think that Supercell is a non-profit organization and that all their games should be completely free and we should be able to progress however we want in the games for absolutely free, yeah, the world doesn't work that way. So they need to make money, obviously, and skins is one of the coolest ways I think that they can do that because, A, if they've got these models reworked like they said they did back in, you know, last Brawl Talk, but the one when I was there, they were talking about how they were redoing all the Brawler models and they will be able to put out skins a lot better and a lot faster. I want to see some new skins. I mean, I definitely will throw down some money for them. You guys know me. You know I'm going to throw down some money for them, but I know there's a lot of other people who will as well. So let's get some more skins. I think that would be a really cool way to kick off global as well. One other cool thing, and this doesn't have to be in the game before global, but I was looking at it, I saw this on Reddit, and it was kind of a collab between the Mortius and Southern Succotash, which you guys saw his fan art on my last video, I think it was. This is really cool, so check this out. Look at that. It's a new environment for the game, right? It's like a tropical theme. Now, again, does this have to be in the game before global? No, but this would really mix it up, and I think that adding yet another environment is just more depth to the game that will be very welcome, especially to new players. They'll be like, man, there's so many different things. This is awesome. And the maps are really cool, too. I personally like the one on the right there with the more water. I think it'll be on your right. That one, to me, looks really cool. But a new environment would be pretty awesome. And if we're talking about new things, how about a new special event, right? So we've got Robo Rumble and we've got Boss Fight, and those are a lot of fun. However, you know, every other week, it's kind of gotten to the point where we're like, okay, all right, you know, it's still kind of the same. It's not as exciting as it once was. Of course, the new players coming in, it's going to be exciting to them. However, if you were to add one more special event where it's every third week you get to play that one, you know, you go Robo Rumble, then Boss Fight, and then the new special event, and then start the rotation over again, that would be cool. That would keep them spread out far enough that they'd always be fresh and exciting. So a new special event, while I don't think needs to be in the game before global, I think should be in shortly after, in my opinion. They have said nothing about a new special event, so this is just me spitballing here, but I think that would be very, very cool. One other small change that I think needs to happen before the game goes global, and this is one that I know that they're going to be working on, as they've said as much, is that the rotation of the events. Currently, Brawl Ball, Bounty, Duo Showdown, special events are all on the 4th tab, and some of these game modes that you really like to play, they get buried and you don't get to play them as often. So they have said that they're going to be taking a look at which game modes we like to play the best, and then they'll adjust the rotation based upon that. So that's really cool. So get out there, play those events that you like the most, let your sort of voice be heard. They'll be able to see that data, know what kind of events you like to play, and then they'll be able to adjust the rotation accordingly, and we'll all get a, even if it's not the ones that I like the most, at least that as a community as a whole, the events that will be up are the ones that we all like to play the most, collectively speaking at least. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is balance changes. Now, I know we got some balance changes with the update, and that was good. We had some, I like the buffs that they did, and I like the nerfs that they did as well. However, Rico Dynamite's still OP. I'm just going to say it. Dynamite and Rico are still OP. I think that Dynamite's throw speed still is too fast with the amount of damage that he does. If they want to keep his damage the same, they need to reduce the throw speed. Or if they want to keep the throw speed the same, they need to reduce the damage, because he hits too often for too much, and it's too hard to dodge them. So that's just a trifecta of crappiness. That's why you see Dynamite and Ricochet everywhere, because they're that strong. I bet you their use rates are really, really high comparatively to some of the other brawlers. But Rico and Dynamite still OP, especially Rico. You see him. I think they should just like narrow this shot some to where they're not quite as far and wide as they are right now. Maybe like, you know, shrink them down to penny size. Not like literally penny size, but like, you know, pennies shot width. That way, you know, you have to be more precise, and it's not just kind of like shoot in the general direction, and if you're within about 75 feet, you're going to hit him, and you're going to destroy him because Rico does a ton of damage. So Rico Dynamite still OP, but that's pretty much all the stuff I wanted to talk about today, guys. I know that was a lot, so again, be sure to check out this tournament that is coming up, and stay tuned to our channels for future Duo Showdown tournaments, culminating in a grand finale of all the winners from all the different qualifiers. We'll duke it out for the #1 prize, and we're gonna do them all live streamed, so that ought to be a ton of fun. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more live Road to Star League matches coming up very soon, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Flex out. Wow, you must be really bored to still be watching this video. But, I mean, you can always subscribe right up there above my logo for more content from me. And be sure to turn on those notifications, because that way I can annoy you at any time. Think of how cool that will be. Not a solid case. But, you know, do it anyway. Why not?